How you doing? Can we talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
So, what does your shirt say there?
It says America was never great.
What's your biggest problem with Trump?
All his views.
Are you gay?
I am queer.
Oh, you don't use the term gay?
You can, well, I'm not gay, I'm bisexual.
Oh, I've always been suspicious of bisexual. It seems like a phase.
Oh,
I
well,
see a lot of old bi people.
oh, well, you're pretty ignorant.
If we're talking about illegals, something like 80% of the women crossing the border get raped.
I think that number is off, and I have no comment.
Want to pull it down to 70?
Nope, I have no comment on that. Thank you.
You're coming and you're spinning everything that...
No, I'm just trying to tell you basic information.
80%
80% of young women who cross the border get raped.
by illegals.
Yes, by coyotes and illegals. Why wouldn't you have looked?
Coyotes, goodbye.
But what's the matter with violence?
What's the matter with violence?
Yeah, fighting solves everything.
I wasn't raised that way. My father taught me to love everybody.
Oh, well, I think you're not a
What
man.
does fighting solve? What does fighting solve?
Everything.
It solves nothing. It solves absolutely nothing.
Do you know how privileged you are to come to an event and insult the people at the event and not get the shit kicked out of you? Okay, so if you make money curing cancer and you don't put the money immediately back into
If you're making a profit off of it, you're a capitalist scumbag. What? What? Fuck you.
Most women are happier at home. They are pretending that they like working, and they're not making money because they don't stay all night at the office. They don't go the extra mile. They don't work all weekend. You're making a mistake. You would be much happier at home with a husband and children.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, look, you're miserable. You would be so much happier with kids around you tonight. Imagine coming home, mommy's home.
Honey,
Feminism has made women miserable. Women were much happier when housewives were glorified.
Guess what? I don't want to go home to that.
You don't have to go home to me. Go home to a hunk.
I'm a feminist, and I'm proud of it.
Now, we're not asking you to become an MMA champion. We want you to join a local gym, and you don't have to jump in the ring every 10 seconds. What we want you to do is just spar. Just hit the heavy bag. Just fucking learn some combinations and do that thrice a week for 10 minutes.
The crazy thing about that is
And
I've been doing that.
invest in some brassieres.
You see my muscle? I've been doing that, Gavin. I've been working out every day.
You need a German bra. You know what they call German bras? Das should stop them from flopping. Why don't you put your arms down? Let's see those puppies hang. They look like the first girl I fucked when I was 15. No, down.
There's nothing wrong with this, Gavin. There's nothing wrong with having a little more extra.
Okay, if there's nothing wrong, then put the camera on those and just go like this. Nothing wrong with that?
No.
There's nothing wrong with that. Cum face.
It's not common milk! Over in these countries that you and your people, your white fucking cis male gender people.
Look at this guy's threshold of pain. His entire shoulders are covered in fire ants, and he feels nothing.
But I'm attractive.
So anyway, that's my list.
I'm gonna wrestle you, Gavin. All right, June 4th, buddy.
Yeah, you wrestle me.
They're going down.
All right, hang up on him. That's just...
I do think you're stupid. I think that you are willfully ignorant of the threat of Islam.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Do you know that Muslims want to rape you?
I'm sorry, man. What are you talking about?
Muslims want to rape you.
That is the same, no? Why are you saying that? You think that, like, the terrorism from the Muslim is not is only like they want to rape us? I don't know. What you think? Where do you want to go?
I think the majority of Muslims in Paris would like to rape you.
Ah, okay, all right.
She, that woman, doesn't want to debate me. She has no idea what she's talking about. She just knows it's mean to be mean to Muslims. Don't talk bad about us. Don't talk about the Muslims. Don't. And we just fucking lay plastic flowers down.
It's discouraged. And I think that's why we have so many of these ginger jihadis. I mean, you look up any attack against America, and I keep repeating this, but from Boston Bombers, you mentioned in the book, you look at their childhood, and it was always, I played soccer, and he listened to Van Halen, and he was a relatively normal kid. He was still an immigrant, and his parents were still Muslim, but he was on the way to assimilation. And then they start to get into adolescence, and they get into a culture where we've trivialized patriotism, and we said this country sucks, and it's racist, and the cops kill black people for sport.
Right.
And you start getting mad, and the next thing you know, you hate this country.
But yes, the culture has to be changed too. I think that would be a lot easier if we didn't have people, millions, tens of millions pouring in who have no affection and no commitment to this culture.
I think gay marriage is a tiny contingent of bitchy gays. Most gays don't give a fuck. It's almost like...
But they want to be a woman.
You can't be a woman. You can't be a bat. You can't be a giraffe. Becoming a woman is not something you get off a shelf. What's the matter with homosexuals? Why do you hate all this shit? And I go, obviously I don't fucking care. Like if you're on a mountain and you do something to yourself, you can cut your face off. There was just a woman in the news, she decided she wanted to be blind. And she had a physician put shit in her, chemicals in her eyes. She's blind.
Fucking insane.
I don't want to make that illegal, but I want to also say, let's not normalize this, because someone who is kind of dumb and crazy and thinks they want to be blind, now you've made it okay. So the MMA fight is a perfect example of the problem with this whole live and let live thing, because now we have a dude with tits and a fake cunt kicking the shit out of chicks. I find strip clubs to be a real sort of a cathedral of worship for women. It's seen as a sexist place, and I think when women go there, they think everyone's going to be going, ha ha ha, look at that fucking naked bitch, ha, pour beer on her tits, yeah. But I find women are shocked to see what it is, where it's like a church, where men are just staring in awe. They're not talking. They're very quiet. They just sip their beer, and women just put their asshole in the guy's face, and he's just sort of sipping his beer, just going. And a woman who takes good care of herself, her anus does look beautiful. Now, you say a man. If I was to put my ass in your face, you would need 100% of your willpower not to throw up. I've got hairs all around it. I probably have hemorrhoids. My bag hangs down like a turkey's gullet. And it's got sporadic hairs like a
It's about how you appreciate bodies, though, because bodies can be quite beautiful, and it's who...
So you're one of these people who believes that fat people are beautiful.
Yeah, they can be.
But that's... can we at least agree it's unhealthy to weigh 500 pounds?
Yes, of course.
So when we glorify everyone and say everything is beautiful, it's your muffin top hanging over your big gunt hanging over your belt is wonderful, you're actually encouraging obesity. What's the matter with beauty? And it's not like men are picky. All these standards are...
I think it's about encouraging health. Some people are healthy at different sizes, and...
No, you're not healthy when you're fat.
500 pounds is a different story, but I'm saying there is
280 ain't great either.
There is...
Well, I just feel like I don't understand why men get blamed for these unattainable beauty standards when we're fucking pigs. This is the key to political correctness. It's not about justice. It's about me telling you how to speak. It's about the upper classes telling the lower classes, oh, you don't say black anymore. You say person of color. Look at how they act when an old person, like a war vet, says Negro. They have this sort of giggling like, Negro, that's so old. That's like 4 names ago. They're not up to date with the names we've been telling them. I was on Fox once and this woman said that Hillary said colored person, and what Hillary actually said was person of color. Yeah. And she was mortified in the green room going, oh my God, I said colored person. I meant to say that Hillary said person of color.
Well, that's
what's hilarious. What should I do? I'm like, why don't you apologize to him right now? Because there's some black guy, sound guy over there. I'm like, go apologize to him. Maybe he'll forgive you.
How ridiculous is it that it's okay to say a person of color, but it is not okay to say a colored person? That is the same
proof
fucking
that
thing.
this is all bullshit.
I agree with you on
that. And back then, like at my boxing gym, all the black dudes are, and the Puerto Ricans and the Hispanics, they're all
really
riffing. They're all
and the
riffing.
white people get brain damage.
They're all riffing on each other's ethnicity. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're Puerto Rican. What would you know? You
You're
fucking go
allowed
back
to.
on welfare. It's a fun way to riff, and it was the way it was a generation ago with the Archie Bunkers on the docks.
Sure,
Like, look at this fucking Polak. And I believe that we were closer when we could make jokes like that and relax and be like, oh, he's on island time. Look at the black guy. That's what I love about New York.
I disagree.
Like, I'm scared of women at work.
You're scared of women, period.
I don't riff at work.
They turn to sand.
They
hate
the
men.
sand was an
They cry
analogy to
themselves.
describe ovaries being less
I'm fucking with you the
fertile.
way you fuck with people, and you can't take it. How
No,
dare
I
you?
want to be clear. And the black women, right, at work, they don't like that they're a pariah. And, you know, you're in the lunchroom riffing and going, look, fag, you like hot dogs because they're cocks. And then a black woman walks in and they go, Hi, Shaniqua, how are you? And everyone is walking on black woman eggshells, and that's not fun. And I don't think the black women like it either. They go, everyone was having fun until I walked into the lunchroom. These fucking bureaucrats with no interest in being there, these rude, lazy morons are going to be handling your justice. You're imparting your freedom and your liberty and your equality. You're saying, hey, shitheads, can you run my life, please? Even the cat calls today are fucking pussy cat calls. They're like, hello, yo, you're so beautiful, God bless. What?
What's wrong with that?
It's pussy whip. You're supposed to say, that ass just ruined my day. Or, I would fucking suck the dick. I would love to kiss. Well, tell me a fire. I'm genuinely interested. Tell me a fire.
I mean, sexual assault is still an issue.
More men get raped than women. So feminism, we need feminism because too many men are getting raped.
Too many people are getting raped. That's part of it.
Okay, that actually makes sense. We need feminism because more men are getting raped than women, and we need to bring that number down.
We need to bring all numbers down around rape and sexual assault.
Well, the cases of rape are plummeting over the past quarter century. All crime is going down. Okay, so, but then feminists should be outside prisons going, this is out of control. Stop prison rape. Stop prison rape. Leave men alone. Leave men alone. I cannot picture that.
Yeah, well, I think that there should be more.
Okay, so men getting raped is one fire that we need feminism for. Give me another one. Women in the hood love being catcalled. Black women love it.
Not all of them, no.
Well, not all of them.
And not all the time. I mean,
nothing is all. Nothing. It's not. We're not in Stalinist Russia. Nothing's all.
I have witnessed women trying to protect themselves and figure out how to get out of the situation, just because of aggressive catcalls and like.
Well, you're right. Black men can get out of control sometimes, but for the most part,
pretty balanced in who's catcalling.
Oh, really? Lots of black women running in fear from horny white men in Bed-Stuy.
It does happen.
Come on. Women are bleaching their anus. You know how many men have gone, she's almost perfect, but her anus is brown. So we're splitting up. It's like my opinion on Macy Gray. Not my cup of tea.
The singer?
Yeah. Like, but I don't have a beef with Macy Gray. I just think she sucks. I think she abandoned her kids, actually, for her career. Yeah.
Are you just making that up?
No. Maybe the nerd could look it up, but...
The nerd. How dare you?
Maybe the super cool guy who gets laid a lot can look it up.
And you know what drives me nuts about New York? Sorry, pre-2015 Gav. These fucking kids dancing on the subway for money, and they're swinging around the poles. You know about this?
No.
They fucking...
So, like, you get on the subway.
Get on the subway, mind your own business.
I'm about to do a show.
Yep.
Oh,
boom,
boy.
boom, 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 and they get out, and the shit they're doing isn't impressive. They're swinging around a pole on the train, and you go, that's a stripper pole, faggot. You're not as good as the strippers I usually see. You're a loser. And then they'll do shit like they'll go upside down and slide down it slowly, and you can see the people who just moved here going, oh my God. And I go to a strip club, and you'll see way better shit than that. And then they do this thing with their hat where they flip it and plop it on their head like that's hard.
Right.
Like if we were drinking
like a top hat
outside, no, a baseball hat, or they'll catch in their teeth and flip it on their head. If we were drinking at an outside bar and you did that, I would go, oh, land on your head.
Yeah, it would be.
It's
annoying. It is annoying.
It's fucking annoying.
I didn't know that was going on.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Most people don't know this.
When I'm at my friend's house and his mom serves me spaghetti, I'm thinking about her in lingerie. But
you learn how to control it.
Exactly.
And that's about how you become an adult.
It's like having a gnarled, twisted elephantitis fucking thalidomide arm. You just deal with this handicap. So it's like a little screen that's constantly playing in your mind, and you could be talking to a porn star who's nude. And, well, you do it on the beach when you talk to a woman with a bikini who's asking you directions. You're like, I am about to get a boner, but you go right down there and you see the hot dog stand. It's farther down there. We can't fight to erase that. I don't understand why women aren't sexual enough. They've got every STD under the sun. Ovarian cancer is going through the roof because they've all had venereal warts on their cervix.
they're uncomfortable. They don't know how to have
No,
them.
they like being dominated in bed. Straight women, at least. See, you guys ruined the community. Now you're ruining sex. I used to.
That's not ruining sex.
Yes,
That's being
it is.
able to
Permission
express your needs.
Is a turnoff. I
But it's
used to
also
go your way. When I was in college, I tried the whole. Can I put my hand here? Can I put my hand here? Their pussies would be as dry as the Sahara Desert.
There's
then
levels
I started.
to that.
One day I was just fucking a girl and I said, "Who's your daddy?" And she started writhing in ecstasy. And I went, "Okay, let's pursue this vein." And then next thing you know, I'm choking them, plugging their nose when I fuck their mouths, calling them whores, slapping them, and I didn't get more laid than when I started to become a fucking domineering asshole. I got an email once that said, "Thank you for raping me last night." Heterosexual sex is like a snake grabbing the mouse, and if you've ever seen it, when it sinks its fangs into the mouse, and the mouse just sort of goes, ah. They want a snake to take over. They don't want, first of all, I like my anus licked, and then that's for about 1 minute, and then go work on my clit, and then do in and out and in and out.
Permission-based sex can still be super raunchy and super juicy.
Okay, I want you to break in here and violate me, and then ask me what I want next. Good sex is right on the verge of this is going to court. You're like Icarus. You want to fly close to the sun, but
not for everybody.
I thought I was fucking a girl in her ass, and it went into her cunt, and it actually went into his condom. And
Inside.
So I'm looking down at her.
How loose is his condom? What is it, a fucking trash bag?
I was harder than him, I guess.
Sense.
Path of least resistance. So I'm looking down at
You're making things
I'm like,
up.
I swear to God,
You got inside his condom.
Yep.
So you're using the condom
No one ever
as
believes
a
me about this
container so that you guys could rub dicks together.
That wasn't the plan, but I was like, I'm fucking this bitch's ass, and I look down and I see an asshole, and I'm like, how many assholes does this woman have? I'm in at least one of them, and then I reach down and I feel a condom on. You're pushing and pushing and pushing, and then you sort of feel. It's like two mobsters digging a hole for a body, and their shovels clink. Like you don't fucking care. You're at work.
Right. I understand.
Pushing
What's this
against
girl doing the whole time? Going, what the hell just happened? It's like Donald Sutherland in Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah. Well, she's got two dicks in her vagina. She's fucking, whoa, Buster.
Listen.
She was from Malta. I go, I didn't have a condom on. I have a condom on. And then I pull out and I bust a nut on her butt.